Hey, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day. Happy Tuesday. I my day's been kind of a little whack, to be honest. So, uh, I remember when what was it last week? Yeah, last week when I said like my car gave me a scare, and what was it? The check engine light came on. It was giving me problems. Yeah, it's still giving me problems. So I gotta go get that taken care of tomorrow. But on the plus side, I'm taking tomorrow off so I can get that taken care of. So, good good things, I guess. I'm not looking forward to having to sit at a shop for however long, but no work. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Good Tuesday. Man, I've been in such the mood to get uh sushi. But I'm trying not to order from them too often. It's a lot of money. I really like getting unagi. Unagi's one of my favorites. But yeah, I'm really hoping that I can get my car taken care of tomorrow, because like I really need it. Not good. I had to drive a lot for work, so I really need that car to work and stop giving me scares. Hopefully it's not a big issue. I don't think it is. I really don't think it's a big issue, but sometimes you don't think it's a big issue and then suddenly like you're hit with a massive bill. But yeah, I'm really... Oh, right. So what was it? Last night. So last night it was really funny. So when I got home, we finished, me and our friends, we finished Dark Souls 3 on Seamless. We finally got through it all. The last thing we had to do was fight against Dark Eater Meteor. And holy crap, that guy is tanky as hell on Seamless. Like, an insane health pull. Like, I think I was doing like 500 to 600 damage per Sunlight Spear, and it was still just tickling him. It was crazy. But afterwards, we wanted to test out the Night Rain more maps variations mod, because there's also the weapons mod that you can run with it. But I guess when they were testing it out last week, they were having issues where there was like a big desync. So like one of our friends was seeing a completely different boss from the more mass variations, and then the other two were like just seeing regular tree spirit or tree avatar or something. I forget what it was. And then they tried it again, and then a couple of them just tried it again like later into the night after I had passed out. And they went to the center castle, and I guess like one of them couldn't see any of the enemies at all in the castle, and the other one could see everything. So we couldn't figure out what was going on. So we tried to test it out last night, and we got to the castle, and 3 of us saw nothing, and our friend that would continue to see everything would see the entire castle. So we were wondering what the hell is going on. So we were running through what he did different from all of us, and turns out the other, like us 3 that couldn't see anything, couldn't read. When we installed the weapons mod, we did not follow the instructions, and we completely missed an entire step where we had to had the compatibility patch to make them work together. So we were missing a key step. My friend was losing it. He was like, I'm in my own personal hell. Why am I the only one that can see these things? Turns out the other three of us were just idiots. So when I was pretty quick about doing adding the compatibility patch and everything. So me and him, we just like beelined it straight to the castle. Like we just loaded up a quick game, beelined it straight to the castle, and I get there and I was like, oh yeah, I could see the castle. And our friend, I was like, and his personal hell is filled with Deathblight. He's like, wait, Deathblight? He didn't look very far. He only saw the Miranda flower that was like right at the gate. So he was very confused. He thought maybe I was seeing like completely different things. And I was like, yeah, Deathblight. Like there's this guy and there's a ice lobster and a crab and a royal revenant. And then I died and fell into the moat. And he's like, what the hell? So he got me up. He jumped across the bridge, and then he saw everything that I was listing off, and he was like, oh hell no. He dipped into the moat to get me up. He's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, I don't know, this is your hell, but now it's our hell. God, that was so freaking funny. Our hell. I really want to try, definitely looking forward to trying that mod with the weapons and everything like that. Hey, cut that up. Kathy. Cat was playing with something that she shouldn't be. But yeah, it was really funny. I do want to play it with some other people. We did try it before adding the weapons mod. We did a few runs, and I think it's an extremely good mod. Honestly, L on FromSoft, like this would have made like for an excellent, like they could have even added this as DLC and made money, to be honest. Like it's insane what this modder did. They put in a ton of work to make these bosses work in Night Rain and balance them and everything like that. There are some things that are not balanced perfectly, but honestly, like it's whatever. Like this is an insane mod. I highly recommend it to anyone that like wants to change up Night Rain a lot. So I haven't tried it solo yet, and our friend did try it solo. He said like it's ridiculously hard. Like it is insanely hard to do it solo. I'll have to try it some. I'm not very good at solo personally, especially since I like to play Revenant most of the time, so Revenant's not a very good solo choice. But I love her. La criatura. I did get the little plushie that like I forget who made it, but I love the little plushie because it has her holding like the giant's hammer. Okay, so I left off. Right, I came down here to get this grace so I could be here. I could get access to this part really quickly, but what I wanted to do is, I think this is the way that you had to go down to get to, what's it called? Midir? Perfect, Lorenzo. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Part of me wanted to say perfect, but it's definitely not perfect. Perfect. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Trying to remember which race. But yeah, doing pretty good. Just was just like just kind of chatting a little bit, but yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I had like a little bit of car issues and stuff like that, but I'm trying to get that taken care of tomorrow, so it's not a big issue. But going to be trying to make my way to Messmer so I can spend most of the day getting my ass kicked by him. Wasn't there supposed to be like some summon signs somewhere around here for what's their name? Or is it up here? Easy parry. Yeah, like, isn't there some summon sign somewhere around here? I'm pretty sure it was like for Needle Knight Letta. Yeah, I've played quite a bit, honestly. It was like I've done this. Well, technically, this is like only my second time into the DLC, but I've played base game a number of times. Like, I've only done the DLC once, and it was seamless with some friends. I decided when I decided to go back into the DLC and for my solo playthrough, I was like, why don't I just turn this into a parry challenge? And I was like, yeah, great idea. No, the parrying bosses actually hasn't been difficult, to be honest. Like, the hardest thing is actually just learning them for the most part. I think so far, Melania still took the longest to beat. And then possibly, I think possibly the second longest was Moog. Did I? I have not come down here yet. Yeah, so this is not towards Messmer. I'll do this later. Hey Norel, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, parrying can be kind of difficult. I'm doing pretty good. Was having some car issues and stuff earlier, but I'm trying to get it taken care of tomorrow. So, but I'm also, because I'm getting it taken care of tomorrow, I don't have to work. So I told my bosses like, yo, since I need my car to do my job, I kind of need tomorrow off. But yeah, how's your day going? Hopefully you've been having a good day. Yeah, honestly, if you do actually learn how to parry, like it's actually pretty rewarding, to be honest. A lot of in my opinion, I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but a lot of the bosses that can be parried, I actually feel end up being easier to beat than if you were to try and fight them regularly.
Righteous tarnished. It's been some time.
Think I'm getting pragmata.
After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind.
Pragmata looks interesting. I don't know what I think what I think about it personally.
Quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to Kind Mick. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moke. After failing him in every regard, I'd do anything to make amends in whatever.
Yeah, and Moog was a pain in the ass to parry.
For Lord Moke's remains.
Fuck your lord.
Are rather what could the implicate?
Yeah, what kind of game is Pragmata anyway? Like, I've only seen, like, the art of the characters. Oh, wrong dagger. I actually don't remember how many of these guys actually care and try and attack me. Oh. Okay. Man, I'm actually struggling to parry this guy. That's not looking good for Messmer. Great, I'm just gonna run past these guys. Except for him. that guy. Isn't there like another guy somewhere around here? Where is he? Oh, right there. Where's this guy at? Oh. Sneak attack. What's your favorite boss in the whole game? My favorite boss? Probably Millennia. Like, I know kind of basic answer, but yeah, Millennia is probably my favorite boss. Trying to think if there's like any other ones that like that really stand out for me, like in terms of fighting though. Because Millennia is really cool, both like aesthetically in fighting, but like, ow. She also doesn't have like a whole lot of gimmick. Ow. Estelle Natural Born of the Void. You know, he's a good boss. Yeah, he's a really good one. Especially if you fight his variation in the like past the consecrated snowfields, like by Ordina. Like that one has like that unique moveset that's really cool where he duplicates himself. Mimic tier is just funny. Like, have you ever just gotten like into like a straight fist fight with the Mimic tier? Hey Lorenzo, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. You lost horribly in a fist fight. Like, I fought the Mimic tier in quite a variety of ways. I've even, like, gave him a completely different build than what I was using before. Like, I change up his weapons and everything, and then completely separate from my own. I mean, if it was before the Mimic tier nerf, definitely the summon. Oh god. I haven't seen that. Yeah, before the nerf, the Mimic tier summon would have definitely won. I don't know about post-nerf though. Because it's not like the Mimic Tier Summon actually does that much anymore. It was crazy. I only actually got to use it one time before they nerfed it. Because like my first playthrough, I just didn't use any of the summons, but I heard how crazy strong the Mimic Tier was, so I wanted to give it a try. Okay, dude, chill. So now the OP summon to use is like Tish. Tish is like the OP summon to use now. Like Tish like basically carried like my friend's entire run. Oh. You stop? Oh god. Dueling shield. The other thing that was also really, really crazy was fighting Radon post nerf. He was really crazy. Like if I remember right, like I beat him like the day before they nerfed him. Yeah, that's what I remembered. I was like, I remember there being a night somewhere around here. No, regular Radon. Yeah, regular Star Scourge Radon got a nerf in the base game. Yeah, I never got to fight, did they nerf Consort Radon? I don't remember if they did or not. Because if they did, I definitely didn't fight him before the nerf. What? I'm pretty sure... Oh, it wasn't here. Okay. I don't know if I missed a parry on that or not. Let's see. Hey Norl, thank you for the follow. Nice, you hit the 250 goal. Thank you, thank you. Oh, freaking. That's... But yeah, welcome to the Twitch side. Actually, do you usually prefer watching streams on YouTube or Twitch? Yeah, Twitch does have too much delay. It's like, it's mostly because I think there isn't really a way to control it. Like, it's a forced delay. Oh yeah, here's the scroll for Ansbach. Like, I definitely notice it when I'm like going back over the VOD and stuff like that. The Elden Beast. Honestly, that dude was kind of annoying with daggers. So if you ever play the Convergence mod, there's a crazy version of the Elden Beast in that one. Christ, man. Around the corner. Oh, I don't have any more blue, that's why. My favorite Parry I should work? Definitely... Honestly, I think it has to be, Golden Retaliation, to be honest. Golden Retaliation is just fun. Like that's actually the parry. That's actually the parry Ash of War I used to beat Moog. To be fair, it was like the only way I could beat Moog with a parry, because like he has no parryable attacks besides his blood magic. Which was kind of annoying because like no matter what, like a lot of the times you end up just having to tank a hit anyway. Yeah, it's funny because it's like his weakness is arcane, but at the same time, making him bleed also gives him a 20% damage buff. Or I guess like any bleed nearby him gives him a 20% damage buff. So even if you make him bleed, he just gets stronger.
Now, Freya. Take it so. Take it so. By my lord.
By my lord.
Ever makes sense of general.
Hey, don't heal him. Oh god. Yeah. So like he bleeds easier than like he bleeds easier than most other bosses. Oh god. I die. But yeah, he bleeds easier than most other bosses, but any bleed around him makes him stronger because of what is it called? You get a talisman version of it, but yeah, he himself gets stronger when bleed happens around him. So he ends up dealing more damage. Yeah. Right, the talisman, the specific talisman is called Blood Exaltation. Yeah, blood exaltation talisman. That's the one that gives you a damage buff if bleed occurs in your vicinity. Just when bleed occurs. So it's like not the active bleed buildup, it's like the actual bleed proc. Most useless spell or incantation for a boss? Useless spell or incantation. Oh god. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put a note in it. Most useless spell or incantation. Honestly, I've never been too fond of a lot of the Crucible spells. So maybe Crucible Thorns. Or maybe this one. A lot of regression doesn't really benefit you in any particular way. I did use the Messmer spells once in a playthrough. That was kind of fun. Okay.
By my lord. Ever makes sense of this jungle.
Oh my lord. No. Spirit Calculus. I forget what that was for. There he is. No, no, don't ruin this for me.
Lord. Ever makes
Eat shit.
jungle.
Thank God. I thought the little guys are gonna ruin that backstab for me. Illegal shrimps, hello, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Why are the shrimps illegal? Okay, yeah, that's the way across. What is up here? All right, yeah. This is where,
Ever makes sense of this jumble.
will I ever make sense of this jumble? There is an item on top of this bowl, too. Yeah. The Gold Mask questline. That's a really good one. The whole journey with Corn. I think it was Corn. Like that was a really good one.
Hello, I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm truly.
Oh, yeah. So I gotta go talk to Ansbach. My leg's cramping. Leg cramp. Cramp bad. The dung eater. You know, to be honest, I didn't really understand the dung eater's quest line all that much. The shrimp eater. The poor shrimp guy. Oh, my bones. I just want to talk to Ansbach. Yeah, go away.
What could they possibly have in mind? The implications... Well, what's this?
Yeah, but like, I understand that, but like, it was like, what?
Even the
Like,
truth
they didn't really
itself.
give you too much information about his
Lord
curse.
Moog to gain entrance to the land of shadow were not enough. He plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort.
Okay, I think my
Has
leg cramp's better.
forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but
Like, I think that was probably the only ending I haven't done yet.
humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
It severs you from grace.
Righteous tarnished, you have given me the art. I can hardly fathom it. I am a warrior, but I've aged. Curse it all. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be...
Based on his armor, I would guess the Omen curse. I guess. Yeah, it's very Omen-like.
The need to reaffirm her allegiance before she... A true red mane she is. Hardly troubled by the rot.
I really like the Frenzy Flame ending.
Could you, thanks to you, she too will have
It's,
the answers it requires.
It's definitely, like, the Frenzy Flame ending is definitely in line with some of the other endings I've liked in the Souls games, like the, what's it called, like, Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls 3? The Lord of Hollows ending. Like, I really like the Lord of Hollows ending in, Dark Souls 3. Should have had a rune ending. It's funny, my very first playthrough, I went through a good amount of the what's it called, the Frenzy Flame ending. So the first playthrough I did basically, so the ending I did in the first one is I did the Ronnie quest ending, but I didn't want Melina to die. So I did this whole thing where before lighting the Earth Tree on fire, I did everything for the Frenzy Flame to set the Earth Tree on fire myself, and then went to Melania to cure myself of the Frenzy Flame, and then do the Ronnie ending.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. From Sir Ansbach to me. What on earth could it... Oh.
It was definitely tedious,
Yes. Of course. As the festival of...
but really went out of my way to make sure that Melina didn't die.
Soul met an honorable end. But kindly...
You waited till Melina died and then you did it? Oh, so rude.
I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best. And certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul.
I'm looking forward to the Elden Ring movie, like, to be honest. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you. Give my regards to... Tell him to face your bow would be fine enough.
I'm also kind of curious to see how Jacksepticeye ends up doing with the Bloodborne animation. I've seen so many Jack Black memes already about the Elden Ring movie. Like, what was it? One of them was like Magma Worm Jockey. Oh, he already leaves. Jack Black is never in another movie again, I wouldn't mind. He definitely has his niches. When he's in a movie that works really well for him, he can be very funny. But he's definitely not a copy paste into everything. Like he did really good for the Kung Fu Panda movies. Like him for as Poe was really good. Eliza P movie. No, I've never actually played Liza P. I've heard good things about it, but I've never played that one. Okay, right. I need to see if those signs are there at the main gate. Need to add you as an NPC in the movie. Which NPC would you want to be for the movie, though? That's the question. Like, if you could be casted as an NPC for the Elden Ring movie, like, which one would you want to be? Yeah, I still don't see those summon signs. What the hell? The Dung Eater? Blythe? The Two Fingers. You could be the Two Fingers if you want. Like that's perfectly fine. But Bernal would be pretty cool. I think depending on like how far you were looking to go, like if it was like just the first one, like the base Elden Ring, I would probably say I would want to be I guess technically he's not really a main NPC, but if they could cast him in, like if you were going to if you're going to Hogwarts, like I'd want to be Moongrim. Liza P is a Souls-like game and really good. Who would play Alexander? Alexander's the popcorn bucket, yo. That's a good question. Who would be a good, like, a fitting voice actor for Alexander? Like, I guess they could just recast the guy that already has done Alexander, but like if they had to get a different voice actor for him, like what would be a good one? Jack Black. Trying to think what is a good voice actor that would fit the vibe. Schlub in the guy that plays Schlub in Crepopolis? Matt Berry? I don't think I've maybe heard his voice. Let me get to the top here, and then let me give it a listen. Ooh. The guy who plays Walter White. Let's see. Matt Berry. Crapopolis. Oh. Is he the is he like the centaur thing that's like multiple animals? It's like the maybe 7 different things. I wasn't sure if I wanted to call that like a centaur, a griffin, a homunculi. Definitely, it's a little high pitch, but it definitely has like the same kind of tone. Like it's a little higher pitch than what Alexander's voice is. But I think he could probably pitch tune his voice to match it for sure. No healing. There is nothing special about being here, right? Pretty sure. Like, and I think I did the ladder already for that part. I'm pretty sure I did that already. Or is it that part, or is it this one? I forget. I know there's like the box or whatever with the ladder that goes through it. I forget where that was at. It's okay. Messmer is right here. Ow! So I'm a little bit further away from Messmer now. Or not, actually. This is Tech America. He also plays the villager in the Minecraft movie. It seems... Which I didn't know. Yeah, I actually wouldn't have known that either. Actually, well, I haven't even seen the Minecraft movie, to be honest. I still need to see it. Like, my... like, part of me wants to see it. Okay, I couldn't parry that. Ow! Wait. for people that seen the Minecraft movie, did the villager just go? Did the person that voiced the villager, they just go? Arr? Like, did they actually just do that, or did they actually speak? It's gonna be disappointing if they actually spoke. Yes, until the end. Yes, until the end when he speaks super fluently and with Matt Berry's accent. That's kind of disappointing. I would have expected him to just go her throughout the entire thing. Oh god. That can't be blocked because it's a grab. He's thicker than the other ones. But his armor's cool. Yeah, I really should make it a point to watch that movie though. Was worth a single watch. That's how I feel with a lot of movies, to be honest. Is that some of them are worth like a single watch. What is it? There was the one. Like there was that one movie about, I forget who the actor was, the one that plays as the NPC that gets like becomes sentient. Like that one was a pretty entertaining movie, but I don't think I'd ever watch it more than one time. Wait, are they doing a second Minecraft movie? I'm hyped for the Backrooms movie next. There's a Backrooms movie? I didn't even know that that there was going to be a Backrooms movie. I've heard about the Phasmophobia movie, but not the Backrooms one. Yep, it's being done by A2A and Kane Pixels. Interesting. And the next month. I might watch it, but it'd probably be like one of those things that like I'll rent when it's available. I know there was like one anime movie I wanted to go see in theaters. Right. There was the Gundam Hathaway movie I wanted to go see in theaters. That's the one. I was like, there's one animated one I wanted to go see in theaters. Minecraft 2, Simpsons 2, Spaceballs 2. I'm surprised that there's a Spaceballs 2. Like, how long has it been since the first one?
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother.
1986. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's like that's been. I was like, I know Spaceballs 2 has been out for a long time. Like I watched that like way back in the day. That's why I'm like kind of shocked. I was like,
Yet
2.
my purpose standeth unchanged.
I'll probably watch that, to be honest.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
this scene's so cool.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Shall all meet death in the embrace of
Oh,
Messmer's flame.
My runes. Operation Rescue Runes. Just need to touch them. Just need to touch them. Okay. Now I can spend them.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Feels like we're back in the early 2000s, which things are coming out back to being popular. Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of how it is with movies sometimes, because they had that one moment where they did like the Super Troopers comeback. Just kind of feels like it's the cycle of movies. They'll consider bringing it back. What was that one other movie that came back, that super old one? Dumb and Dumber. They also they had a comeback of that one. Halo 1 remake since this movie. To be honest, as much as it's probably not a good expenditure, I'm going to buy Halo 1 remake. My genes, my body, they yearn for the Halo. I hope it's really good. I really do hope it's going to be good. Ugh, too early.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's.
I don't know how good it'll be, but I do like it single player only, to be honest. I rarely play online. It'd be nice to get some classic Halo. I honestly, I'm perfectly fine with it being single player only. I don't play shooters, competitive shooters, often anymore. Like the last time I played a competitive shooter was like, ow. Apex? That was like years ago. Oh god.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Depends, same build, and it's mimic tier maxter base. Hey Damien, welcome. How you doing? So I'm not using the mimic tier. This is a parry challenge with the bosses. I died. I don't die? Messmer's cool. Parry too soon again. His delayed attacks are really messing me up.
Those stripped of the grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace
Stopped playing comp
of
shooters in like
Messmer's
2020. I do play COD betas when they release, though, just for fun. Yeah, see, the last time I played a COD was like Modern Warfare 3? I think it was 3. I don't remember. Was there, what COD came out after 3? Like Modern Warfare 3? Wasn't there, was it Black Ops 2? Or was it Black Ops 3? Which one came first? Played back in Black Ops 3. Yeah, I definitely didn't play Black Ops 3. And I played Black Ops 2 like just for the zombies. Ow. Oh. That was grip. Come on. Damn it. Too soon. Way too soon.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Yeah,
In
I
the
definitely
embrace
really loved the
of
zombies
Messmer's flame.
in Black Ops, but they kind of got a little repetitive. Then you got into Souls games. What ended up being your first Souls game? Like, I know for me it was like Dark Souls 1. I didn't play Demon Souls until like much later.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Sekiro Bloodborne. I mean, good ones to start on. Sekiro is honestly my favorite. Like, I know a lot of people's favorites ends up being Bloodborne, but Sekiro is definitely my favorite. Is that attack not parryable? Okay, that it is. Whew. I'm a little disappointed that Duskbloods is going to be an exclusive,
Grace of gold shall all
because I'm definitely
in
not
the
buying the
embrace
Switch 2.
Of Messmer's flame.
But that one is like very PvP, if I remember right. They advertised it as very PvP. It's nothing against Souls PvP, but I haven't been into Souls PvP since Dark Souls 2. I live, bitch. Yeah. I can't like particularly justify purchasing an entire console just to play Dusk Bloods.
Shadow will be dead in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I used to back in the day when I would purchase a whole console just to play a game. I honestly can't. I just can't justify it anymore.
Of the grace of gold, Shadow will be dead.
It's like people that that'll buy like the Switch or Nintendo consoles just to play Pokemon. Because like I used to back when Monster Hunter used to be only on the Nintendo handhelds, like I would purchase Nintendo handhelds just to basically play Monster Hunter. Oh, glad that missed. No, stop input reading. You on all three mainstream consoles?
In the embrace of Messmer's.
That's so much. I mean, good thing you got them before they inflated in price. Like crazy that they're considering raising the prices of those things.
Grace of gold, Shadow, death.
Yeah.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Like, at that price point, you may as well just like consider just building a PC. Especially now that RAM prices are starting to drop back down. Dang it.
Those stripped of the grace of gold, Shadow.
Yeah, with PC too.
In the embrace of Messmer's
Damn.
flame.
Basically got a little bit of everything. Another reason I can't really justify buying a console anymore is that like I bought the Switch after I bought after my PC and stuff like that, and I just never touched it. So I was like, why am I buying something that I'm not playing because I'm spending all my time on my PC? I can see that. Ooh. Nice. And VR, that's crazy. I wanted to get VR, but like I die? I die.
Of gold, Shadow will be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Like there was a time that I'd hung out with like friends and stuff in VR chat, and I really wanted to get VR to make the experience better. Yeah. Ooh, good thing he went over me.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
This is going to take me a minute to learn. I keep reacting too early with some of his attacks. Not including games, I'm not buying that new Wolverine game.
Of Messmer's flame.
Wolverine game. Like an actual like X-Men Marvel's Wolverine game. PS5 exclusive. Yeah, I didn't even know they were coming out with one.
Of Messmer's flame.
But I don't pay attention too much to exclusives. I do know like one game I'm really looking forward to that's coming up by one of my favorite dev teams is the team that came out with the team that came out with GTFO. Like they're doing that Den of Wolves game. Like I really look forward to trying that. I really need to break the habit of parrying early. Okay, Messmer first time fighting him was a pain, 35 tries.
Of Messmer's flame.
I don't know how many tries it took me because like the first time I fought him, I was playing Seamless with some friends. So it didn't take that long. But when you have like 4 people ganging up on him, it's a different experience.
restricted the grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Seamless is a good mod. It's like the top tier mod, honestly, for these Souls games. The only other mod I really like for Elden Ring specifically is the Convergence mod. The Convergence mod is really good.
Of gold, shadow, meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's.
I haven't tried Reforged yet. But yeah, I definitely really like Convergence. Me and the same friends that did Seamless for this game, we also did the Convergence mod Seamless. It was really fun. I got to try like a variety of different builds. He missed, so I couldn't parry it. I died.
Restricted the grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
So I started out with the Rot class, and then I did that until we got to like the DLC area, and then I swapped to playing Madness. And my friends hated me on the Madness build because they couldn't see anything when I cast the spell. Yeah. Like the only rot you get to use is Scarlet Aeonia.
Those stripped of the grace of gold, shadow, meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I also tried the Star Caller. That was also really fun. Oh. Yeah, Star Caller is really fun. They had like that one spell in Star Caller that lets you have like infinite poise essentially. Light attacks bounce off you, and the only downside was that you were forced to walk. I used that spell so much, and then combined that with high like weapons that did high poise damage. So I would just get up in an enemy like the boss's face and just hit charged heavies.
Of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Come on.
Those stripped of the grace of gold, shadow.
Man,
In the embrace.
we're playing a
of
game called
Messmer's
Warframe recently. Oh yeah, a lot of my friends actually played the Warframe game. One of them's like really like big into Warhammer. Like I don't think they do the miniatures though, but they really like the Warhammer lore.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Hmm.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Having trouble visualizing some of these parries. Some of them I feel like I'm kind of getting messed up on the spacing. Like I'm too close, or sometimes too far, and definitely sometimes too early.
Grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's
Or Warframe. I don't know why I thought Warhammer. Warframe. Yeah, some of my friends are really, really into Warframe. One of my friends like really likes Warframe, but he only goes back anytime they add something new. Yeah, they do look good.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this in second phase. Yeah, eventually I'll get it.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Just gonna take a
In
lot
the
of practice.
embrace of Messmer's
This
flame.
definitely is harder than... Like, Melania kind of took me the longest to beat for this challenge. This one might actually take longer.
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace
90 tries for Melania.
flame.
I don't know how many tries it took me to do to beat her in parries. I know it was like across like 4 days of 4 days of short segments.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all
But
meet death.
I don't know how many
In
tries
the
that would be.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
Ah, crap. The thing again.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Should you try Clair Obscure? I have not played that game, but I've watched some friends play it. It looks really good. I'm a big fan of it with having like parries and stuff, like the parry mechanics as a turn-based game. And I bought it while it was on sale, so that way I could play it at some point. Because I just didn't want to pay like $30 for the game when it came out.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead.
Oh, you own Game Pass, but you didn't buy it yet?
Messmer's flame.
But yeah, it's definitely good. Like from what I've seen, like it's a good game. I have no complaints with it. It could change like after I play it, but as far as what I've seen, like I don't think I can think of anything that I would complain about the game. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I live, bitch. Those delayed attacks, man. I'm wondering if having the extra reach from Gold and Parry might help. As Jesus Christ? Wait, what constitutes Jesus Christ build? Can't hit anything pacifist? Oh, so they probably like use summons for... I assume they use summons for a lot of the fighting, and they had to keep the summons alive. Look like generic Jesus. Okay.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead.
Yeah.
In the embrace.
Yeah, I assume though he probably used summons. I would have to see it though. I think the most ridiculous thing I saw was the guy that did Elden Ring. He beat Elden Ring without gaining any runes. Like, that was insane.
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet dead in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
No hit guy by the name of Gino Machino. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Gino Machino. There was Oh, I've seen Gino's videos, but yeah, the guy that I saw that gained no runes, like it was crazy. It was actually really funny. He had to beat it on the pretense that he couldn't gain any runes. So it wasn't like he had to be at 0 runes, like he just couldn't gain any runes. So like he would die like he would kill himself in that frame between like boss defeated and runes gained. So he would dodge gaining the runes. Yeah, he said it was like ended up being like one of the longest challenges it took him to do. You tried a no hit and failed at Messmer? I couldn't imagine doing a no hit. I tank way too much stuff to do no hit.
Of the grace of gold shall all
The orb? Are you talking about the little floating one that kind of like floats up and then delay shoots at you?
of the grace of gold
Man.
shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Wondering how many of these attacks are actually like they all have to have parry frames, but it's just trying to figure out where I have to make contact those parry frames.
Of gold shall all meet death in the embrace
And then
of Messmer's flame.
I don't know if like some of them are just too late. That's certainly way too early.
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I definitely feel like Him and Midra, Lord Frenzy Flame. Actually,
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all
Midra's parryable, right?
in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I didn't even think about it. I'm trying to think if Midra does, like if Midra would be parryable. Certain attacks? Man.
Grace of gold shall all meet death.
Hmm.
In the embrace of
Certain attacks.
Messmer's flame.
Okay, well, that's gonna be interesting trying to figure out which ones. I know he does a few spells, so like I could probably abuse the spell parries. Are they like supposed to be siblings?
Those stripped of the grace of gold
Melina and
shall
Messmer?
meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Guess we really don't learn that much about Melina.
Those stripped of the grace of
Which
gold
make
shall
Melina
all
related to
meet
the
death.
messed up
In the
family
embrace
tree of ravaging and
Messmer's flame.
Marinus sometime. Marinus, same person had a child. I don't understand. Radagon. Yeah, I don't know. That'd definitely be something to look into. I know a friend of mine has like a long time playthrough going on that he wants to do, where he does the Melina cosplay run.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I think he said something about like he would have to do it like New Game Plus or something like that. Same person had a child, Melina and Mikola. Oh, Melania and Mikola.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
The latter liking his half-brother messed up, right? A little. Like the whole family tree of like of Marika and them is pretty messed up in general. I'm surprised that counted. And that one too. Ooh, that was close. I was not expecting him to go right into that.
Those restricted the grace of God shall all meet death. In the embrace of
I wonder if
Messmer.
anyone's actually made like a chart of the America family tree. Like certainly someone has.
Those restricted the grace of God shall all meet death. In the
Search it.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
America family tree. I like how there's just like a dotted line between America and Radigan. Like Queen America, Godfrey. Had the three messed up children. Godfrey the Grafted. You know, the Radigan side got basically all the better children, with the exception of Raukard, who ended up being messed up. Radigan had the better half.
The grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Like, America's side ended up all messed up with, like, all the freaking, like, Moog, Morgott, Godfrey, Godfroy, Godwin. I was hoping that I could... Oh, I'm gonna get grabbed.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be
I was hoping I could circle strafe
in
it.
the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I thought he was gonna do a different attack. Not a good position for that. Nope. That still hit me?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
This is... At least I'm getting some parries in. I'm making tiny, tiny progress. Microscopic progress. That circle one always gets me though. I'm kind of wondering if, like, maybe the circle one can't be parried. I don't remember if I've parried it yet or not. If the circle slash has been parried yet. I can't remember if I've done that one yet or not. There was one more dodge. I went to go heal.
In the embrace of Messmer's.
What do you want, cat? Oh.
restricted to grace of gold, shadow.
I was hoping maybe I could parry that.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'll definitely have to do some research on this.
Shadow will be dead. In the embrace of
I'm starting to get sloppy. I wonder if it might be time to take a snack break. Oh, it caught me in the roll!
those restricted to grace of gold, shadow will be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Why does he refer to himself in the third person when he says Messmer's flame? I'm wondering if the heavy thrust can't be parried.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Well, starting to all blend together. I don't remember what attacks I parried now.
The grace of gold, shadow will be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Well, yeah, I was definitely expecting this to take a while. I thought I'd at least hit phase 2.
The grace of gold, shadow will be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
The embrace of Messmer's flame. What to eat for the funny? Ooh, lasagna sounds good. Yeah, I don't think that could be parried. I have my doubts.
shadow.
Yeah, I don't think the heavy thrust can be parried.
Embrace of Messmer.
Yeah, lasagna sounds really good. I have like actually a whole thing of like one of those microwavable like dinners of the chicken Alfredo that I need to heat up at some point. I actually saw like what was it, a short or something like that, like saying that supposedly, what is it, that real Italian food actually doesn't have chicken in their dishes. I haven't looked it up, but I was like, is that, I wonder how true that is, because that's wild if so. I'm dead.
So stripped of the grace of gold, shadow meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Like, I was always on the impression that chicken was like something that was like in some of their dishes, but like apparently I guess it's not. It's like an American thing. Like, I wouldn't doubt it that it would be in a very Americanized thing.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
It's kind of like how like a lot of the sushi is very Americanized.
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Like, I remember watching this one video about like a Japanese sushi chef tries like American sushi. A lot of it was like, this is not sushi. It's like, good, but not sushi. At least he said it was good.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I think like the one American sushi I still don't like is California rolls. I dodged too soon. I healed that. I healed through that. Oh my god, come on. Let me have HP.
stripped of the grace of
Guess I'm not allowed to have HP.
death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
I tanked like the whole thing.
Of Messmer's flame.
I think I'm getting better at dodging him than I am at parrying. Yeah, I really don't think that's parryable.
Of gold shall all meet death, in the embrace of
I'm definitely getting better at dodging him than I am at parrying him. I was just trying to figure out which of his attacks even can be parried. That one I know can be parried. Man. That's a pretty cool, clean dodge. Missed that parry. That one's a struggle to dodge. Actually, it's pretty funny. I think the Night Rain weapons mod lets you do that move with his weapon. I dodged too soon. Okay, there's a couple of attacks that in his intro that can be parried. I'm still trying to figure out some of the other ones, but they're kind of short. I'm trying to get a mental note of like how he positions himself to telegraph that parry.
Stripped of the grace of God shall all be death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
There was like one fire attack that I remember parrying, but I don't remember which one it was. I'm dead.
Stripped of the grace of God shall all be dead.
Oh, poor heal timing.
Of Messmer's flame.
Input reading, son of a bitch. Not bad, not bad. Oh, shoot. If that was a different attack.
Of gold shadow.
I'm too late on that parry. That one's a really quick one to get.
Messmer's flame.
Like that one I had to like basically get out as soon as I see him move for it. Not the first time I've had to get a parry like that. Oh, wasn't. It's not the first time I had to get a parry like that before. I dodged way too soon.
Restricted the grace of gold shadow.
I dodged way too soon on that
In the
too.
embrace of Messmer's
And I had a couple of good parries. Man.
the grace of gold shadow death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
He got me with that orb. He definitely got me with that orb. GG. I was a bit lazy on pressing the dodge button.
Of gold,
I dodge rolled too soon.
in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm like practically not breathing the entire time that I'm trying to do this. Ow. 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 I'm gonna have to probably get really good at dodging him so I can bait out the attacks that I'm comfortable in. Bait out the attacks that I'm comfortable in parrying. Don't suffocate. I'm trying not to. Ah. Ah.
of gold shall all meet death.
I went to go
In the
parry and it was the
embrace
wrong
of
attack I was
Messmer's
thinking. I am getting a little bit better though. A little bit. Dodge too soon.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the
He really
embrace
likes to
of
bait
Messmer's
bait you with that orb into something else.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Too
In the
soon.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
Embrace of Messmer's flame. Oh, I was lazy on the dodge button. They got a really good voice actor for Messmer. Too soon. That was a little bit quicker than I was thinking it was going to be.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet
Yeah, practice does give experience.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh. I'll like give it like 2 more solid tries, but then I'll have to end up calling it a night because I don't work in the morning, but I do still have to go take my car to that shop in the morning. Crap. I'm dead. I die. I die. I die. I live, bitch!
Those stripped of the grace
Never mind.
of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I thought I had enough HP. 2 hours in, you got this? Yeah. 4 hours on Godric? Wow. Not too bad though, to be honest. Like if it's your first time. Ow. Come on. I know I can get that parry. Not gonna lie, dodging waterfowl is easier than some of these attacks. Like what dodging waterfowl dance is way easier than some of these attacks.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Come on. I was lazy with the dodge. Okay. Alrighty. Like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that. Which is fun, which is weird because I could dodge the other version of it in Night Rain just fine.
Stripped of the grace of gold, shadow will meet death. In the
Okay.
embrace of Messmer's
That was actually a pretty solid attempt to end on. Oh man. You know what they say. You get better if you sleep on it a little bit. No, I don't know how well that works when the next time I'll be trying this is like 1 week from today. Actually, like, what? Yeah, 1 week from today. But yes, it was great having you here, Damien. That is going to be it for me tonight. But I do primarily play like Soulsborne games and stuff like that, as well as horror games. I'll probably end up playing Phasmophobia on my next stream day, which is Thursday. I usually stream 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern time. But I mean, I'm happy to have you around for either one. I tend to try and stream just basically Elden Ring on Tuesdays. But that'll be it for me tonight. So I appreciate you having here and anyone else that was in the chat. Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday night for Phasmophobia. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Take care.